I'll never forget that night. Till today, when I close my eyes, I still see it. I still hear the sound of water breathing. I still remember that thing that came out of that river. I was there. I saw it with my two eyes. I saw them walk into the water, but only 4 shadows came back. They were 5. But that's not even the full story. The full story is worse. It happened many years ago in my father's village, a quiet village surrounded by thick forests and farmlands. Nothing special, but everybody knew that near that village there were 7 rivers. 7 rivers that no one dares to cross. Our elders always warned us, even if when your goats run there, leave it. Don't cross those rivers. Why? Because those rivers are not for humans. They are for spirits, for things that were here before us. But these 5 men, they were different. These were not ordinary men. They were powerful already. One was a great hunter. People say no animal could hide from him. One was a rich trader. His barn was always full. Another was a strong farmer. His yam grew bigger than any man's in the village. The 4th was a herbalist. And the last, the leader, was a man people feared. A man whose words could break fights, whose presence made people lower their voices. But power is never enough for greedy men. They wanted more. For years, they searched, visited every shrine, spoke to every dibia, made sacrifices, paid heavenly, but all the dibias told them the same thing. The power you are looking for we cannot give. No man can give you. If truly you want it, you must cross the 7 rivers. Crossing the 7 rivers was no joke. Everyone knows. Our grandfather warned us. Our mothers told us the stories, step by step. I watched them, the 5 men, all dressed in sacred clothes. No shoes, no hats, carrying nothing but a small pot tied with red cloths. The journey was long. They passed the big iroko tree that never grows leaves, past the path where people say shadows walk without owners, past the ground that smells like blood but has no stain. Nobody spoke, not even the crickets. When they reached the 7th river, everything changed. The water was not moving, flat, still, heavy like glass, but blacker than charcoal. The air was cold from the ground, cold from under the water. My teeth started shaking. The leader stepped forward, opened the small pot. Inside was palm oil and fresh blood. Nobody knows what animals it came from. Maybe not even an animal. He poured it into the water. The water did not move. Then he spoke, not in Igbo, not in English, not any human language. Strange words, deep, slow. Each word felt like it was shaking the air. When he finished, the 5 men stepped in. The water did not swallow them. Their feet stood on it like dry ground. They walked slowly, one behind the other. First man, second, third, 4th, 5th. As they walked, the water changed from black to thick gray, then to something that looked like oil mixed with blood. The sound started, not from the sky, from under the water. Ooh, like someone breathing, but not with lungs. Something bigger, older. Then the mist came, but nothing white mist, not grey mist. This was black, thick, rolling, covering everything. I could barely see, but I heard footsteps. Their footsteps, but heavier, louder. Then, something stood up from the middle of the river. A long neck, long like a palm tree, no head, no eyes, no nose, only a mouth, a wide mouth, smiling. A smile that was too big for any face. Then hands, thin, long, like bones covered in dark skin. The thing walked behind them, step by step. But the men, they did not look back. They walked forward, like they could not see it. Or maybe they were told not to look. Then the water opened, like a mouth, a big black mouth, and they stepped inside, disappeared, swallowed. No sound, no air, no birds, even the sky held its breath. I waited, I don't know how long, maybe 1 hour, maybe 2. My body was shaking, my legs felt like sticks. Then the water moved, something big was moving under it. Then they came back, walking out slowly, but something was wrong. I looked. I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 men. Then I looked at the ground, only 4 shadows. I looked again, blinked, rubbed my eyes, still 5 men, but only 4 shadows. The last man, Okechukwu, his feet were walking, his lips were moving, but no shadows followed him. His eyes, blank, empty, looking, but no seeing, like someone watching something far away, something nobody else could see. The leader was carrying something, a pot, covered, wrapped tightly in red clothes and black robe. Nobody spoke, nobody looked back. They walked past me back into the bush. From that day, strange things started happening in the village. At night, ghosts cried like babies, dogs barked at empty air. People fell sick for no reason. Plantains dried on the tree. Roofs made noise at midnight. The sound of footsteps walking on top. One morning, Okechukwu, the man with no shadows, disappeared. His footprints ended at his door. No body, no clothes, no sound, nothing. Gone. Then the others started changing. Chidi started speaking in 2 voices. One was his, the other deep, slow, heavy, like something was using his throat. Eze went blind. His eyes were open, wide, but no sight, just empty. Ebuka the hunter, they found him inside the river, standing dead, but his body was dry, not wet. Not even 1 drop of water touched him, dry like firewood. As for Ikenna, the leader, he left the village, ran away. Nobody knows where he went. 1 week later, his house collapsed by itself. No wind, no rain, no reason. Till today, nobody passes that river at night. Even in the day, people refuse to fetch water there. Because if you stand near that river and the moon is hiding, you will hear footsteps behind you. Footsteps, soft, slow, but coming closer. If you are foolish and you turn to look, you will see them, 5 shadows, but only 4 faces. The 5th one is still there, still waiting, still trying to cross back. Not every river should be crossed. Not every power is meant for human hands because always has a price.